Hi, everybody. My name is Jasmine Chimick, and I am here today to tell you about our amazing English department. I have the lovely privilege of being the English department chair this year, and I work alongside 18 fully credentialed English teachers and 3 special education teachers that work with us in a co-teaching capacity. Most of our teachers hold advanced degrees and come from some pretty prestigious universities across the United States, such as Stanford, Princeton, UCSC, Vanderbilt, to name a few. Our English department course offerings, there is a lot here. I'm going to focus on the 9th grade column and give you a brief introduction to the others. In 9th grade, every student comes in and they take English 1 IICAP. If they are reading a little bit below grade level, they are also offered an English 1 support class. This class will help them build skills in terms of reading comprehension, writing, and also help them be successful in their English 1 IICAP class. For students reading a little further below grade level, they're offered a double block course called English 1 Intensive. Again, skill building in terms of reading comprehension, writing. And for students who are also reading below grade level but still need a little bit of phonics instruction, we offer across 9th and 10th grade an ELA intervention course. For 10th grade, students are placed based on standardized tests as well as teacher recommendation into either English 2 or English 2 ICAP. We still offer an English 2 support class for students if they need that additional support, as well as an English 2 intensive course. 11th and 12th grade is where students have the choice to take an IB class in our department, and they can choose to take English 3 and 4 or IB Language and Literature Year 1, and then later their senior year, Year 2. We also offer a course called Academic Literacy for students exiting the English 2 intensive course, and this will support them in their English 3 class. For more specifics on that, check out the program planning handbook on the website for a little more information. The 9th grade curriculum, I'm going to focus on that today because I'm sure that's what you're the most interested in. We focus on 7 main skills. These skills are aligned with Common Core standards as well as IB skills. So we are preparing students all the way in 9th grade. Should they choose to take IB their junior, senior year, they will be prepared. We focus heavily on writing as well as presentation skills, as we feel like those are the skills students need to be successful across all of their coursework, not just in their English class. We focus on various short stories, some nonfiction texts, some articles. Our main novels, Richard Wright's Black Boy, The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. A replacement is to be determined. We're working on that. And we round out the year with Romeo and Juliet. Major assignments in 9th grade. Students will be writing a lot. They will write a few different close reading essays, an argument paper at the end of the year. They are also giving between 4 and 6 oral presentations. We refer to them as DMPs, digital media presentations. And they are going to take at the end of each larger unit a standards aligned multiple choice test. These are structured to kind of mimic the SBAC that they'll take their junior year. But it's also a mode for us to assess the same skills in various different mediums. And so it's really helpful to the kids and to us teachers. In 9th grade, we utilize standards-based grading. We appreciate standards-based grading, and we think it helps students because we can look at student progress and really start to get individualized data based on the assessments that students are completing. They receive a report outlining their progress based on each course skill, so each of those standards, and it helps us to identify areas of focus for students using data. We can see that they can write a claim, but in terms of evidence, they're really struggling to support that claim. And so that's something that we can individualize and work on with them. It also rewards students for growth over time. So we recognize that students are coming in at all different ability levels. They are learning all new things for a lot of them. They maybe have never written this way before. So we are trying to instill that growth mindset of, yes, you're learning something new and you might not be great at it right away. And that's okay, because each assignment that's added to the grade book, each assessment is reduced by 66%. So in this little graphic, you'll see their very first one, maybe they didn't do so well, but it becomes worth less over time. Okay, so by the end of the semester, their last assessment is weighted the heaviest, because we assume we've practiced these skills many, many times. We should be seeing some improvement, and we want to reward that improvement. We want to reward growth, and we don't want to worry about, maybe the first 1 or 2 times it didn't go so well. Now it is going better. And this is an example of how I can see a student's particular strengths and weaknesses. Where do we need to focus our energy? Clearly, the student is doing a great job in terms of intro and conclusion, but maybe we need to really focus on interpretation with analysis on our next assessment down here. And this changes the conversation that I can have with kids about, instead of them asking, how do I do better? They come up and say, how do I write better analysis? And then we're able to have a really pinpointed conversation where students can feel like, okay, I know going forward, these are the steps I need to take. And again, some data over time. I can look and see, well, it didn't, go so well in September, which is assumed because it's a new skill they're learning. But I can see some growth over time. And so that helps me have different conversations with students. Like, remember what you did over here? And look, you got a 4 on that. Let's try and do that over here. And so it helps students kind of understand where they are and where they need to go. So in a typical day, we'll do a little bit of direct instruction, some small group or partner activities, a little bit of discussion, maybe some independent work. And we always try and get students started on their homework, just so any initial questions, we don't want them to leave the room before they're really ready and understand the task at hand. Parents will have access to Canvas and Infinite Campus. Student grades will be posted on Canvas. Transcripts, attendance, all of that good stuff is on Infinite Campus. Students have access to teachers. Teachers here are always willing to help. And there is free tutoring in the library every day before and after school. During a typical year, obviously this year we're having tutoring, but it's all held over Zoom, and the hours are a little bit different. If there's anything in this presentation that was confusing or that you want more information about, please don't hesitate to contact me at the address listed in the video. I really hope that this has been informative and helpful. More than anything, we want your student to see themselves as successful, and that's what we're here for. And we want them to be able to see themselves taking that IB class, walking across that stage in 4 years in purple, and just feeling really good about their high school career. So we hope that you pick Sequoia because we love Sequoia. But if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. Thanks for spending some time with me today. See ya.